Hello, teachers and professionals. My name is McCarthy-Ledezma, and this is my talk on language development and influences in elementary education and middle school level children. We want to understand language growth stages and key affecting factors. We summarize the typical language and literacy milestones across the grade band: kindergarten, 1st through 3rd, 4th through 6th, and 7th and 8th. We will discuss how language development can affect a student's academic success and highlight contextual factors that teachers can address within the classroom. Each grade level section will include specific milestones, receptive and expressive skills, contextual factors, and classroom strategies, as well as inclusive classroom strategies that teachers can implement immediately. For key definitions, language skills, literacy components, and contextual influences, these terms will be used consistently throughout this presentation. Understanding what they are up front helps everyone understand how they connect to student success. Our language skills are the receptive and expressive skills, how we receive information and how we show information. Literacy components of decoding words, reading fluency, comprehension, vocabulary, written expression as well. And then your contextual influences could be your physical health, culture, family background, socioeconomic factors, and even the quality of education the student gets. Kindergarten is a very important stage for milestones in language development. It is normal to see rapid oral language and vocabulary growth. Children learn through play, songs, and stories, and they can build upon their phonological awareness. It is typical for students at this age to speak 4 to 6 word sentences and have a vocabulary of up to 2,500 words. This slide highlights the language's impact and contextual factors at kindergarten age level. It includes a classroom strategies, and one key classroom strategy is to do a daily morning meeting talk and playing rhyming games. These are ways that you can help to develop your students' vocabulary and oral language skills. For 1st through 3rd grade levels, this lists our typical milestones, and students are transitioning from learning how to read to reading to learn. It is important for positive progress in the student's academic future. The language impact and contextual factors are on this slide, and a teacher has a duty to proactively identify the gaps in decoding skills as early as possible. If interventions are done starting in 1st and 2nd grade, it may prevent difficulties in reading from worsening as the student grows. This slide lists the typical milestones for 4th through 6th graders. By 4th grade, students begin to transition from decoding texts to focusing on a deeper comprehension. It is critical to have a stronger vocabulary, as well as utilizing background knowledge to infer and understand more complex text. This slide highlights the language impact and contextual factors for not only grades 4th through 6th, but also 7th and 8th. Middle school adolescence can bring identity and motivation factors that influence how students use language. Students also rely heavily on peer acceptance and approval and relevance. This slide is our key takeaways and resources. To briefly review, it is important to have a foundation in early language and phonological skills, then advance to improved reading comprehension through expanded vocabulary and background knowledge. There are factors that can make it harder for students to learn, but through teaching strategies, the student may have a better chance at success.